guys?
Look, sometimes in the season you have games like we did when we came here. Look, it was a long road trip from us, from the fact that we played 2 games in over 100-degree heat. Then we went out to Seattle, temperature dropped. We came back here, it was hot again. Stuff happens sometimes. But the one thing with the guys we talked about is that if we win at home in the Open Cup and they win as well, we have a chance to come back here and get a little payback to these guys. They handed it to us that night, and I think the guys were locked into the result, knowing what they had to do to come here and get the result, and I thought they did a very good job. We really didn't give much away. I can't remember any real isolated chance that they had. So from that perspective, I'm really proud of the guys for the clean sheet. And then we get a goal off a set piece, and then obviously through the run of play, good defending, and then on the counter. So it was a good night for us.
Were you more physical than they were tonight, do you think?
No, I don't think so. I think unfortunately what happened is that sometimes what happens with the game is there's no consistency in the calls, and then all of a sudden even the crowd gets into it, and I don't blame them, because now they think it should be a foul, it's not, and then the next one he calls it and it's not, but he calls it. So I think the game gets a little bit out of hand right there, and you lose the rhythm of the way the game's going. I just think it was a little inconsistent on that side of it.
For the community back home?
Well, I think the big thing is that we get a final at home. This was a big thing for us. Our ownership group has obviously put themselves out there in a lot of different ways. And if you see our stadium and you see what we've done from that perspective, and now them winning the bid to host the final for the win here tonight, I think is a huge statement on the behalf of our ownership group. So now it's up to us, to bring home a cup. First one of this new ownership group, especially being that it's in our venue.
Was the difference from last time were you guys than now?
The last time that we were here, yeah. I just think that that sometimes you have those games, as I said earlier. Sometimes you have those one-offs like that, and that was a day where they were firing on all cylinders. I think they had a little jump, being that that Hack was the new coach. They had a little bounce in their step, and sometimes that happens. But the great thing about us is I think we react very well to different situations that happen to us over the course of the last 2 seasons. Very good team. It's a very good team that learns and reacts well after any mistakes that we made. So from that perspective, it's a great result for us tonight.
Thanks, Peter.